Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're into high-performance gaming or just building cutting-edge PCs, you'll definitely want to hear about AMD's upcoming Ryzen 9800X3D. This CPU is stirring up some major excitement in the tech world, and today we're going to dive deep into what makes this processor so special. From its specs to how it stacks up against the competition, let's get into it. First up, let's talk about the star feature that sets the 9800X3D apart from the rest, AMD's 3DV cache technology. This was first introduced with the Ryzen 7580X3D, and it made waves in the gaming scene by boosting gaming performance dramatically. With the Ryzen 9800X3D, AMD is taking it to a whole new level. 3DV cache allows AMD to stack cache memory on top of the CPU die, which significantly reduces latency. For gaming, this translates to faster frame rates, smoother gameplay, and overall better performance. And with the 9800 by 3D, we're expecting even more cache, making it a beast for gamers and content creators alike. Now let's break down the core specs. The 9800X3D is part of the Zen 5 architecture, AMD's latest and greatest, offering improved performance per watt, higher clock speeds, and increased core counts. We're looking at a 12-core, 24-thread design with base clock speeds around 4.5 GHz and boost clocks that could hit upwards of 5.7 GHz. This chip isn't just about raw clock speeds, though. The IPC, instructions per clock, improvements with Zen 5 are expected to be substantial, pushing performance even further. Combine that with AMD's 5nm process node, and we're talking about efficiency gains too. Less heat, more power. All right, here's the part you've been waiting for. How does the Ryzen 9800X3D perform in games? While official benchmarks haven't been released yet, we can make some solid predictions based on the previous generation. With 3DV cache, the Ryzen 7580X3D outperformed even Intel's high-end chips in many gaming benchmarks, especially at 1080p. For the 9800 by 3D, expect an even larger boost, particularly in games that rely heavily on CPU performance, like real-time strategy games and large open-world titles. Against Intel's upcoming Raptor Lake refresh processors, we're likely to see close competition, but in gaming workloads, AMD's cache advantage will make the 9800X3D a strong contender. One of the most underrated aspects of AMD's recent CPUs is their power efficiency. The Ryzen 9800X3D, built on the 5nm process, is expected to be more efficient than its predecessors. What does that mean for you? Less power draw means lower electricity bills for those who use their systems frequently, and it also means lower heat output. But don't forget, this is a high-performance CPU, so if you're going to push it to its limits, make sure your cooling system is up to par. Let's not forget that the Ryzen 9800X3D isn't just a gaming CPU. If you're a content creator who's into video editing, 3D rendering, or any other CPU-intensive tasks, this chip will definitely hold its own. The 12 cores and 24 threads will make multitasking a breeze. Whether you're streaming and gaming at the same time or exporting 4K video, the 9800X3D should handle it without breaking a sweat. So, when can we get our hands on the Ryzen 9800X3D? While AMD hasn't confirmed an exact release date yet, rumors are pointing towards a launch later this year, likely in time for the holiday season. As for pricing, expect it to be competitive with Intel's high-end offerings, though AMD typically offers better bang for your buck. That's all for today. If you're as excited as I am for the Ryzen 9800X3D, let me know in the comments below. Are you planning to upgrade your setup with this chip? And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more tech content. Thanks for watching.